Hey folks, welcome back. We're at the Disabled American Veterans Thrift Store. Haven't been shopping in a while. We're out on the hunt for good video game deals, and we're gonna go in and check this place out. Hey folks, welcome back, and welcome to another pickup video. Went by the thrift store and found a few little goodies, and we're gonna tear into them here. So, don't recall if I got any footage in the store or not, but I went in. I think this was a disabled veterans, and I spent no, 6.3. Oh yeah, I remember what happened. Okay, I spent about $7.50. And anyway, went in there, went up to their case and was looking in their case, and I noticed that they had a box of Nintendo game, and I was like, well, cool. They had some loose cart, 64 stuff, and some other stuff that I'd already seen in there that I passed on some sports games and stuff. But they had a box of Nintendo game, and it's a sports game, but I was like, it's complete, and it's in the box, so I'm going to go ahead and get it. And then I picked up a long box PlayStation game, and then I picked up a controller. And we're going to get started. So first things first, I went back and was looking around in the back, and I'd found that Nintendo 64 back there, but they didn't have anything back there really today but this one thing. And I was like, well, this is bizarre, because this isn't the type of controller you'd usually see loose, like out and about. This, goes with the system. And a while back, you may remember, I found one of these systems out at the Blue Springs Vintage Stock, and I passed on it, but there was a hard shell case for it and everything. But what I ended up finding today was a controller to a Virtual Boy, if you can believe that. All the buttons on it feel really good, and it's got the part where the batteries go right here. And boy, how's that come apart? Oh, there we go. That's where the batteries go in, or you can put the AC adapter pack or whatever, and it plugs in. And they only wanted $1.50 for it. They had it marked down a couple times. It was marked down to finally $1.50. I have no use for this whatsoever, but I did comb around their store, looked in every aisle actually, see if I couldn't find the other piece to the Virtual Boy. But I'm guessing what happened was whoever owned the actual Virtual Boy, the visor part probably quit working or something, and they just chucked it, and then that got thrown into the donation box to go to Goodwill. So if I ever have a Virtual Boy, I have an extra controller for it in case anything happens. So I thought it was just bizarre finding that there, though, without finding the rest of it, So anyway, I took that up to the front and went back up to their case. I was like, I want to get this one game out. While I was standing there, I was looking down at the rest of them, and it looked like they had a couple PlayStation games that were stacked on top of this other box, and I decided I'd go ahead and have them take this game out too while I was back there and see what it is. But I decided to go ahead and get this. It was marked $4.98, and I'll explain that in a second. But anyway, I picked up Cyber Speed in the long box, and it looks like a racing game similar to like a I don't know, maybe Extreme G or something like that, or Jet Moto or something. It kind of looks like a racer, kind of like that. And it says, choose from 8 striking ships, each with their own pilot and racing characteristics. Optimizes the PlayStation's game control for an advanced engine. Sorry, folks. Optimizes the PlayStation console's advanced engine for an incredibly radical ride. Texture mapped polygon racetracks run at an impressive 30 frames per second. Race to a CD-based techno soundtrack. And between races, you're presented with a snapshot of the future. Tomorrow's twisted television commercials. All in this game, folks. Can you believe it? It was complete, has the directions, and here's the game, and it actually is in pretty good shape. It's got some little surface scratches on it, but it's really not that bad. It played fine. I stuck it in, and it worked fine. So, if anybody wants to see Cyber Speed, let me know. And then finally, I picked up another one for our boxed Nintendo collection. I think I'm getting close to the old New Year's resolution here, folks. I know a lot of people probably gave up on that a long time ago, but I set my goal and I'm sticking to it. I want 50 boxed NES games and 75 Sega CD games by year's end. And I think this one puts me at like 47 Nintendo boxed, or maybe 48. And I think I have 72 Sega CDs. So we're getting close, folks. But what I picked up was Bases Loaded in the box. And the box has never been crushed. It's in good shape. It actually says on the front, real voices and sounds. And then it says, pitch, hit, and run like the pros. Here's voice action graphics so real you believe you're in the lineup. No characters that look like cartoons. They look like real baseball players. So I went ahead and picked it up. Like I said, I'm not a big sports fan, but I do remember the Bases Loaded series, and it was pretty revolutionary when it came. I mean, it felt like it was kind of one of those games that kind of set a benchmark that they moved forward with from then on, but has the directions, Nintendo Power subscription, registration for Jaleco, and the game itself. The game itself is in pretty good shape. The label looked like it was starting to come up at the very edge, but we can always pick up a loose cart copy to replace this one if I feel like I have to. I was mainly buying it, for the box and the directions and the whole package. So. That's what we picked up, folks. 3 little picks at the Disabled Veterans Thrift Store. What happened was, when I got up to the counter, for some reason, they were having a sale where you buy, I don't even know what it was. It was something like you're supposed to get a certain percentage off of each purchase. And this guy, instead of doing that, I guess, just didn't charge me for the Cyber Speed. So, like I said, it was $4.98, but he did not charge me on the receipt for Cyber Speed. And then this one was $5.98, $6, and he charged me for that one, and then $1.48 for the Virtual Boy controller. So it came out to like $7.48 because they don't charge tax on this stuff. So that's what it cost me. So I'm signing off, folks. Getting closer to that New Year's resolution. Only like 4 or 5 more games, and we'll have that sucker wrapped up till next year, I guess. So, gonna sign off, and thanks for coming by. See you next video.